All right, I want us to look at this last one when it comes to first principle, which is when x is a fraction. Remember, still the same thing. You just use your formula. F of x prime is equals to the limit as h approaches 0, f of x plus h minus f of x all over h. Right. What happens here? X usendaweni engaphi? Usendaweni eyodwa. What is the first thing that we do? Where there was x, sifaka bani? X plus h. After that, we subtract our f of x. Let's do just that. This then becomes the limit as h approaches 0. This is 1 over. Where there is x, we must push in x plus h. X plus h. Second one x. Once that is done, you subtract your f of x. What is our f of x in this case? It is 1 over x. It is 1 over x. After that, all that must be divided by h. All this is divided by h. Just finding space for myself. It's divided by h. Now in mathematics, whenever I see this, I can change that sign into times. Remember, this is over 1. Let's deal with that. This then becomes the limit as h approaches 0. Right. See what we do here. Oh, I see the LCD because I've got a times out 2. See our subtractor. So there's an LCD. What is our LCD in this case? Let's take both of them. It is x plus h as well as x. Right? X goes how many times here? X plus h goes how many times here? This 2 will go. You'll be left with x. Then x times 1, it will give us x minus. Then this x goes how many times here? This x will go with this x. We'll be left with x plus h times minus 1. It will be x plus h. That's our LCD. Remember, this is still in brackets. Multiplied by what? 1 over h. Okay, that's what we have now. If we take this thing further, it's just a basic principle of being able to move with mathematics here now. Okay, let's try and break this bracket. This then will be the limit as h tends to 0, approaches 0. We've got x here. We've got x minus x plus, okay, let me check. It's minus x and minus h, right? And minus h. Make sure that you do have that you do get that minus h. Remember, all this is divided by what? All this is divided by this. It is x. Let's just multiply it. What do we get here? X times x, it's x squared. Then x times h, it's xh. So it's plus xh. That's what we have there. Okay. Put this together. We multiply it by 1 over h. All right, that's what we have so far. You can see that if, say, x minus x, this becomes 0. So what are we left with on our numerator there? We're left only with minus h. Because we are multiplying, it makes our lives easier. It means that we can say this h and that h, we're left with minus 1. Okay? So what is it that we have now? Let's clean it up. We've got the limit as h approaches 0. So this is gone. We're left with minus 1 over x squared plus xh. That's all that we have. That's all that we have now. But h approaches 0. Then we will have, wherever we see h, we need to push in 0 there. Then we will have minus 1 over x squared plus x, where there was h, we push in 0. Eventually, our f of x prime will be equals to, let's see what we have. We've got minus 1 over, this will be 0, it will be x squared. This is our final solution. Thank you.